What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at Trader's Journey on YouTube. Today we've got an exciting stock to bring to the channel. It is Portofino Resources Inc. I want to go through some of the technical analysis and some of the fundamental analysis. I'm pretty excited because this is in the lithium mining space, and we all know how the EV sector is looking to go in the next few years. So this stock is likely to benefit from the increase in the EV sector sales and everything growing in that particular space. So let's go through the fundamentals and then we'll talk through the technicals as well. But just before I get straight into this, make sure you check out my Instagram, which is traderjourney_official. I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description box below. So I thought it'd be worth checking out the website first. So it's Portofino Resources Inc. So as you can tell here, it is a Canadian based business, and the ticker for the Canadian listing is POR, and for OTC it is PFFOF. So as you can see here from the website, it says, welcome to Portofino Resources Inc. Portofino is a Vancouver based Canadian company, guys. It's focused on exploring and developing the mineral resource projects. It does get involved in some gold mining as well, which we'll briefly discuss as well. But the main interesting aspect of this particular stock is the lithium mining, which I'm excited to see where this can go in the future. But looking at the ticker here, which is PFFOF, which is the OTC ticker, we can see there's some big fluctuations here in the price. It has hit a low there, we can see, of 4 to 5 cents, which was a good dip by there, and I think I'm not going to base the whole opportunity with this stock based on the technical analysis. As you can see, there's not much to go off of, but I'm more interested in the fundamentals. So let's just flick back over to the fundamentals now, just to make you guys aware that these guys are involved heavily in the lithium. They've got a lithium project based out in Argentina, and I have been doing some research there. We can see that Argentina is within the rankings there of the countries by lithium production. So they are based there. They've got a project there which is going to be doing extremely well for the business. So you can see how well they're positioned there out of Argentina. So you can see here list of countries by lithium production. So it is good to see that they have a project which is based out there in Argentina, and it's called the Project Catamarca. So now we know what space they're dealing in and the lithium projects that they've got undergoing at this point. We know that which sector is heavily reliant on the lithium mining and the lithium metal, and that is the EV sector. And I'll be relating this to probably Tesla, because they are looking to produce and manufacture several EV cars, so they're going to be directly needing this stock and the lithium mining. So I want to see how this directly correlates with the success of this business. But just moving on to some other articles, we can see, just let alone the EV space, but the actual price of lithium is increasing here. We can see from a chart here, which I've pulled up, which is the lithium carbonate 99%. And we can see, if we go to the monthly time frame, you can see how the price is suddenly spiked here, which is mainly, I feel, been brought about by the additional demand by the EV sector. So that's pretty exciting to see, and pretty exciting for the business, for Portofino to manage to mine in a space where the actual metal is increasing in price as well. So I also found another article. I'll leave all these links to these articles in the description box below. But all the mines Tesla needs to build 20 million cars a year. I've just been finding this chart here, which it says metals Tesla needs to build 20 million cars a year. And as you can see, percentage of production, lithium is taking the highest amount of weighting here, 127,000 of materials required for Tesla production at 20 million cars a year. So there is going to be so much increased demand. I mean, we're only in the early stages of the EV sector space, and we can see the electrical vehicles being sold at an increased rate over the next few years and years to come. So we are in the very early stages of this. So I believe this stock, if they manage to be successful in this lithium mining space and increase their output there, they're gonna see the rewards here, just alone from the EV sector. So we can see Tesla are trying to increase their production rate, so we can see the increased demand for the lithium metal, even as we can see from here, as it creates a large percentage of the overall production. And that goes not just for Tesla, but for every other EV manufacturer in that space. One of the things, there was a report which we can see, and just looking at the key players in the EV market, nearly all the big players are now invested into the EV space and creating EV vehicles. So all the main car manufacturers will be requiring the lithium metal to increase their production and to produce EV vehicles. So this is extremely interesting, and I'm so excited just from a fundamental perspective on this lithium play. And just moving on here, we can also see that how US is now looking to Canada. Now, we have noticed from the website, they are a Vancouver, Canadian-based company, and we can see most of the US car manufacturers are looking to Canada for minerals to build their electrical vehicles. And this, for me, is a telltale sign that this stock is going to benefit from this increased demand that's going to reach some huge levels. And just looking at the actual EV sector, EV space, the global electrical vehicle market was estimated to be around $140 billion in 2019. Now, it is expected to be $700 billion by 2026. Now, if you think about it, that's only 5 years away. It's looking to grow almost 5-6 times there. So you can see that if the manufacturing production of these vehicles were to continue in that trajectory, the lithium space is just going to be finding so many profits and shareholder value from this particular space. You can see here the company also maintains 100% interest in the Yergo lithium solar property located within the world-renowned Lithium Triangle in Argentina. So you can see they are in a very lucrative space, where they're based and where the project is based is extremely lucrative, and you can see how they are positioned very well in the market. So overall, this stock is pretty exciting for a long-term position, long-term hold in my view. And if you guys are interested, the ticker is POR, which is Portofino Resources Inc. for the Canadian listing. If you're interested in the OTC ticker, it is PFFOF. Now, POR obviously been listed in Canada for a longer time, so you can see how the charts fluctuate quite a bit here. But I'm not so interested in the technicals as much as the fundamentals, because we can see where the EV sector is going. Not to mention, they are invested obviously in the gold mining as well. And if you look at a similar stock, which we found here is Great Bear Resources Limited, look at the growth on this stock, which are positioned geographically very closely to where POR is. And you can see the opportunity here in terms of shareholder value and the potential for this in the future years to come, at least by 2026, when the EV space is looking to enter a $700 billion market. We are excited to see where this one goes, but I'll be keeping a close eye on this ticker, because we are at some reasonable lows here, at least in the Canadian listing at 12 cents. You can see some potential short-term highs of $1 here. So you can imagine how the potential for this stock to grow, and as long as they keep investing and growing their lithium mining part of the business, they're going to catch that momentum of the EV space. So I'm really excited to bring this to the channel. If you guys are interested in more of the lithium plays, let me know in the comments section below. I'm going to leave all the links in the description box below for this ticker, as well as all the other links which I'm keeping an eye on, such as StockTwits, Twitter, and their website. So that really covers off what I wanted to mention on the channel today. If you have enjoyed this video and you are liking the videos on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and we will aim to catch you all very shortly on new lives. We'll bring up this stock again for you guys, anyone interested, for updates, and I'll be keeping a close eye on the news for this stock if there's any other developments in their lithium mining space. So thanks very much for watching. We will catch you all on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.